We all want to run a hyper successful yoga business that changes people's lives. The problem is if your pricing is off, it can get in the way of your sales and your dreams. You now have 2 to 3 product lines. You have in-person classes, and then maybe you also have live stream, and maybe you also have video on demand. Getting clear on what purpose each product serves will help you know how to price them so that you sell more yoga, make more money, and change more lives. People don't buy your pricing. People buy the value that you're offering. And so your pricing is just how you communicate what the value is. Your pricing should promote the behavior that you want, which is a regular yoga practice. You shouldn't compete with yourself. So we recommend to have maximum 7 pricing options. And once you get to be any more than that, then it gets too confusing and you definitely risk the pricing options competing with each other because it's hard to differentiate. Each of your client avatars, if you have like a person who's practicing regularly a couple times a week, it's a really big part of their life, then they should have one option. And then say your other avatar is somebody who maybe they're a parent and they also live really far from the studio and they just get in as much as they possibly can, but they're not able to make it regularly, then you should have an option for them, for example. But you don't need 5 options for either of those avatars. The majority of people are now buying online before their first class. So it's really important that right from the beginning, it's clear to them what you want them to purchase. So if you are offering a video on demand membership, offering it at a pretty low rate with self-cancellation, making it really easy. And that way you can market to outside your geographic area. That might be a way to keep some students who move away so they cancel their in-person membership, but they will want to continue with you. And while all of us might be totally zoomed out or video on demand out, it's important to note that some people are just now discovering practicing at home with video on demand. You're not limited anymore to people just in your community, so that can be a really good way to pull in some extra revenue. It's very important that you have consistent communication about your pricing options and how you're selling at the front desk or over the phone if you're doing that, and then virtually. So optimizing your pricing for the digital era will result in more online sales, more money per person per class, and fewer headaches for you and your team.